Hello, and welcome to this guided self-hypnosis to help you keep calm and sleep. Perhaps you have joined us now, seeking guidance and light so you can liberate your inner strength of hope and positivity. And we want you to know that at certain times in life, when faced with uncertainty, concerned thoughts are normal and understandable. And that at certain times in life, you might feel afraid, worried, anxious, and overwhelmed, and that is completely human and perfectly okay. My name is Ash from Self-Health Hypnosis. And we believe there is always light somewhere in the darkness, guiding you to discover your personal strength and be the hero of your own journey. I will suggest that you take time now to prepare yourself to write a new story. To do what needs to be done and prepare a space where you can focus on you and allow yourself to relax and in your own way find calm. And I will give you a minute or so to find quiet, to close the doors or blinds. And it is wonderful that you have taken this moment for yourself to discover the resources within you to bring into being. So you might just like to carefully listen to my instructions as we ready you to search within yourself now and find the skills always available now. Just to easily drift down into a deep trance, a powerful state of learning where you can choose to create a rich, full, and meaningful life. And let go of any inaccurate and misleading ideas around happiness and develop self-compassion. And I wonder if you can appreciate that it takes courage to help yourself. And through this meditation, we want to be there for you and together strengthen our sense of community by connecting with and supporting each other. And this begins with self-compassion. And maybe you don't know this yet, because you are here now. I know with certainty that you have an incredible mind. because you are taking control and committing this time to self-care. I wonder how curious you will be to learn to consciously connect to the very pleasant, present practice of mindfulness. And through a simple use of your abundant imagination and deep breathing, relax and let your powerful spirit of calm acceptance elevate you to observe your thoughts with calm. And we want you, now that you have found us, to change your life because you choose to regularly listen to our hypnosis and guided meditation, and create for yourself a deep inner calm. I wonder if you would be comforted to know that self-hypnosis only works because you are in control. My relaxing voice is here only to guide you, just so you completely relax and use your incredible imagination to create your own personal hypnotic theatre of strength and resilience. So when you are ready and in your own time, finding that comfortable position in your comfortable chair or in your soft, warm bed, feeling your body sink into your chair or mattress. Perhaps noticing how your limbs, your torso, and each muscle in your body settles and remembers what it feels like each time you get into your bed. Pull the covers over you and relax. In fact, right now, you may remember a time you felt very comfortable and very safe. And you may remember whatever you need to relax deeply now, haven't you? What I suggest you do is to just allow your eyes to comfortably close and notice how your body settles and you relax. And open your eyes again and look up as far as you can. And try to imagine a white, healing light entering the crown of your head. And as the light enters your head, you can feel it resonate throughout your body. And you might feel a sense of inner peace and absolute calm. And as you feel the comfort and ease wash over you, each muscle in your body releases any tension, and you feel your body become warm and heavy. And I don't know when it will happen. Sooner or later, you will focus your attention on how relaxed you are becoming. And the deeper you go into trance, you might find that your eyes just naturally close. And the more you focus your attention on how relaxed you feel now, and as you lay there in bed, you may be aware of the sounds in the background, and you might notice the feeling of the chair or the bed sheets beneath you. Or you might unconsciously notice thoughts fade in and fade out as you relax into your own experience. And as you do, you might notice the beginnings of comfort and ease. You may hear the sounds outside the room, or perhaps the street as the traffic passes by, or maybe it's the tone of my voice as you follow my voice. You can even begin to notice thoughts and feelings emerging and fading. And as you do, you begin to feel the sensation of complete comfort in your body. And as you sit still, you might notice the feelings in your hands and fingers. And you may even choose to move them like you are playing a piano. And as these moments give you comfort, there is also a stillness. And as your breathing starts to slow, you might begin to notice a relaxed calm, broaden and deepen. And I don't know if it will be the words that I use or the sound of my voice that will guide you into a deep, slow sleep where you can recover and heal. That's right. You have chosen this time for deep calm. And there is nothing else you need to do right now. Everything can wait. This is your time to relax and rest. To relax deeply, confident you are safe in this moment. And all is exactly as you need right now. All is well. It is often said that one of the best ways to relax and heal is to pay attention to your breathing. And you might like to notice how it has become slow smooth and rhythmic. And as you let go of any thoughts and let go of any obligations, you can just be aware of the sound of my voice. Or you can simply ignore everything else as I encourage you to breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply, letting your body relax a little more with every inhale and relax further with every exhale. That's right. You might start to allow yourself to access that quiet, peaceful place inside of you, that inner space of ease and calmness. That's right. And I wonder if you would be curious to learn an exercise that uses the powerful skills you already possess. Did you know you can combine the power of your mind, your attention, with the cleansing energy of breath, easily amplifying what you are already doing now? A simple task you can come back to whenever you wish. And as you allow yourself to continue in a deep state of trance, you may now turn your focus to your breath. And I'm not sure if you're aware that your breath is a powerful tool that you can easily use to influence both your physiology and encourage your mind towards a state of relaxation and deep healing, allowing you to drift off to deep sleep. And this is easily achieved simply by practicing an ancient yogi relaxation breath pattern. A breathing pattern that has been used for centuries to master the mind, to promote a deep, restful sleep quickly and effortlessly by breathing in for 4 seconds, holding the breath 7 seconds, and exhaling for 8 seconds. Which I will now guide you through. So when you're ready now, start by allowing yourself a long, deliberate exhale. Exhaling completely through your mouth as you empty your lungs. That's right. And now, as you close your mouth, inhale quietly through your nose to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now quietly hold your breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release for a count of 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And repeat, breathing in 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in again 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one last time, breathe in 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might find comfort in the knowledge that deep breathing isn't even something you have to try to do, but something that comes naturally by taking a moment for yourself and letting go of any obvious tension. And as you lay in complete comfort, notice the sensation of relaxation and calm that you have already achieved. A wise person once said, "When you own your breath, nobody can steal your peace." So now, as you again take a deep breath in, you might like to imagine a wonderful, healing white light as it enters your head and fills your body. And in your mind, you say and see the following words. With each new breath, I inhale strength and exhale fear. I am learning that it is safe for me to heal and grow. And as you relax more and more, the mind automatically moves towards those thoughts, ideas, and images that clarify most clearly for you the very things that you know and do. Awareness migrates towards things that need attention. In the same way animals migrate, automatically without thinking or trying. They seem to know when to go and where, and what to do to take care of themselves. And perhaps you will come to understand now or later that during uncertain times, it is completely normal to feel a sense of mild shock and disbelief, because your mind is doing what it does best, ensuring you are safe, and eventually, through mindful acceptance, you are going to recover from any fear that has been troubling you, because all things pass eventually. And the truth is, I don't know how those thoughts and feelings of fear and anxiety emerge for you. And I am sure you are very aware of those situations and moments past where you notice a sense of fear and you find yourself thinking about risks and what ifs. And I wonder if you know that this is a normal reaction and completely human. And despite what society and culture has led us to believe, as human beings, we cannot just control the thoughts that pop into our mind. A wise therapist once said, "What's important is not whether or not a thought is true, but whether or not it helps you to hold on to it." And there is a part of you that knows this, because you are here now, that you can put those thoughts of anxiety and fear aside and can step outside yourself and observe yourself in the world. And perhaps you can see the collective anxiety, fear, uncertainty, and you wonder if dealing with the day-to-day, gripped by worry and fear, is helpful, do you not? And the truth is, I don't know how deep you are in trance, yet your intelligent mind is looking for solutions, because your mind is ready to change and be different. So as you breathe quietly and effortlessly, at the perfect rate for you, you can let go of any tension and feel wonderful, because you see your circumstances as an opportunity to choose and change your mindset. Perhaps you will find ways to use this time to experience the power of being present Maybe that means spending more time with those closest to you and using this time to appreciate what matters more than anything: human connection. And right now, you may remember a time you felt very comfortable and very safe, with presence and absolute gratitude. Or perhaps the circumstances have created a time just for you. And you can see this as an opportunity for self-care, acceptance, and self-compassion. To learn the skills you always wanted to learn. To make changes towards the life you truly want to live. To finally take a time out from the day-to-day world of should and shouldn'ts, and to eventually do what must be done. And best of all, to train yourself in emotional steadiness and make your own heart a zone of peace and compassion, knowing that circumstances can change with the flutter of a butterfly wing. And in the midst of this, you can choose how you enter your own safe retreat, where you can be born anew. And there is no need for this to happen immediately. And there is no need to keep thinking about this. Yet you have the power to just acknowledge any fear or anxiety and thank your mind for keeping you safe. And you might like to show your gratitude and appreciation for your mind keeping survival in your mind. And that's what those thoughts and fears that make you anxious are. Just reminders. So first, let yourself notice all those fears and anxious thoughts, those worries and uncertainties and what ifs, anything that is on your mind. And ask yourself the question, can those thoughts harm me? And I wonder how it would feel to notice them now and notice how you have changed. And I only want you to see those thoughts as stories. And sooner or later, you will let go of unhelpful thoughts and let fear pass. And you might consider what happens when thoughts emerge. And I want you to simply notice any thought and how it makes you feel. And for each thought, just give it a label. Perhaps that thought is a concern about your future. And as you consider your future, I wonder if you can just label it and say to yourself and see written in your mind's eye, there is that fear about the future thought, and now you have it in your mind. Consider all the uncertainties related to that thought. Think about what you know and what you don't know. What is true and what is not true. Because it may be true that you don't know what will happen tomorrow or a week from now. And that is okay. In this moment, you are safe. It is your time of self-care, and it is just a thought. And I don't know if you are concerned about your health. But if there is a concern, notice that fear and just label it. Perhaps saying in your mind now, there is that worry about my health thought. And now you have it in your mind. Consider all the uncertainties related to that thought for a moment. Think about what you know and what you don't know. What is true and what is not true. Because it may be true that you don't know what will happen tomorrow or a week from now. And that is okay. In this moment, you are safe. You have chosen this time of acceptance and self-compassion. And you can discover now or in the weeks ahead how much you have already learned. And I wonder as you breathe deeply and relax into your trance, if you would be curious to discover more ways of using your imagination. As you enjoy this trance, you can choose to mindfully assist your powerful unconscious mind to figure out exactly how it will make your life so much better. So again, you might like to just consider your thoughts, those stories of worry, uncertainty and fear, and take comfort in knowing that as they come to mind, you can imagine writing each of these concerns on a piece of paper. Take your time, and I will give you a moment to get as many as you can onto each piece. Using again the power of our imagination, see before you your very own altar of self-care. And I don't know what your altar looks like. That is up to you. But I do know as you walk up to your altar, on it you see a golden bowl, a candle, and a small bowl of incense powder resting. And standing before your self-care altar, you look at the pieces of paper you have in your hands, and you decide to place all the pieces that contain your fears, anxiety, and concerns on the altar. And I wonder if in this moment you take a deep, satisfying breath and perhaps see yourself smile with comfort, knowing what is about to happen next. So now, picking up the candle with your right hand, take a moment to examine the flickering flame burning brightly in anticipation. Next, you look down at the pieces of paper on the altar and pick up one at a time, reading what is written and using the candle to set the paper holding your thoughts of fear, uncertainty, and worry alight. Letting go of the paper as it falls into the bowl and continues to burn and fade. And you take your time, perhaps using this time before your altar of self-care, to consider that you are far more than your thoughts and feelings and fears. You are the powerful observer of all those stories and images. And as you enjoy this experience, you might consider when you imagine yourself already transformed. And perhaps you might see yourself stepping out of yourself and to the side and observing yourself standing before your altar of truth, watching yourself as you pick up the incense powder and sprinkle it into the golden bowl filled with labels, igniting the flames of a new, mindful you. As a sweet scent fills the air, connecting you in the present with your values, finding a sense of humor and relief for what's gone. Because the unconscious mind is interesting to observe. As you drift down into that trance, And as you breathe quietly and effortlessly at your perfect rate, you can let go and feel wonderful. And isn't it wonderful that you can use the power of your imagination and your unconscious mind to simply do what is natural? And maybe you will use this to reset and relax. And as you think of how you will apply this, and as you begin your own internal search for meaning, I wonder if you will trigger all feelings as you continue to discover. Or perhaps you will choose this moment of absolute comfort to drift off down into the restful, calm comfort of a deep, healing calm where you can sleep now.